rise of Vtubers and why I hate them. Let's find out why this person hates Vtubers.
Real has many definitions, but if I were to pick one right now, I would say behaving or presenting in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affection.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream.
This is not a real person.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. If you haven't seen one, this is called a VTuber. It's, for the most part, someone with motion tracking software who operates under the guise of an anime person. Many of them adopt mannerisms to better fit the backstory they made for their character. For example, this one likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at—
Carrots are not good for rabbits, actually. Did you know that? They have too much sugar in them. Yes. Actually, for bunnies, herbs like dill and mint, parsley, that's actually the healthiest. But carrots are a no-no. Only as a treat.
At basic math because it's cute. There's all sorts of characters and backstories, and nearly all of the most well-known ones are either Japanese or English-speaking women. I have to give this definition because I've shown exactly 3 people this in real life and have gotten, quote, "What the fuck is that? Is this real?" and "Do people actually watch this?" in response. All of them laughed, yet almost every single one of the top 15 highest earning super chats on YouTube are owned by VTubers. Look at Giga.
Damn.
He looks like he's about to get his fucking nails clipped at the vet. YouTubers everywhere will not stop posting about them. They're clearly popular, so I think it's important to approach this with an open mind. VTubers are not inherently bad. In fact, so many of them are extremely talented and natural-born entertainers that can captivate an audience of millions without being obsessed with drama or being negative in the slightest. Many of them play instruments, sing, and play games at a high level. These girls are famous for a reason, usually. But I don't understand the appeal on a personal level.
Come on, baby, kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me, Mario.
My friend who enjoys VTubers watched this clip and was in pure glee. I've only heard this fat bastard rant about 2 things. This clip and some sandwich called the fucking heart clogger that he gets from the grocery store, so I knew that this was special. But when I watched that clip, I honestly wanted to rip her hair out and stuff it in my ears and light the ends on fire like a wick. I hate VTubers. When I see them on screen, my heart starts pumping, my eyes go bloodshot, and I go dizzy. Why?
He's just like, get it off the screen. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Blow up under so many people's noses. Where did they come from? I want to answer these questions because honestly the video was just going to be a quick rant, but I gradually became fascinated in the plot twists and reasons why people enjoy VTubers. So those of you who love them and people who hate them, hold hands as I take you through Act 1.
Oh.
In 2000, Yamaha sound guy Ken Mochi Hideki starts a project called Daisy, which aims to generate human-sounding vocals from text like beep, beep, bop, bop, beep, kind of like Animal Crossing. Thanks to Yamaha, Daisy got—
Oh my god. Freaking when the dog, I forget his name, sings in Animal Crossing, I can't with the sound.
promoted and fully fleshed out as Vocaloid, which was released in 2004 and marketed towards professional musicians. The problem is, at the time everyone thought, robots, professional software, this is baby shit. Nobody cared about it and it was dismissed as just a toy. But very slowly over the years, Vocaloid was being taken more and more seriously. And in 2007, Krypton Media has an idea. They take Vocaloid, make mascots, make the main mascot 16, and drop a new sound pack. It worked. Hatsune Miku was hot. Music artists would make collabs with her Vocaloid pack and animate her moving and shit. This caught on in Japan like crazy. Eventually, she starts selling out actual concerts. She tops out iTunes' best-selling chart. An unbelievable amount of porn is made. But the big takeaway here is that Japan discovered something big.
Oh. KK Slider. Yes. Oh my god. Sorry, my brain just computed what the hell he just said. And that was that an enormous amount of corn was made. And she's 16. Alrighty. Okay. Anyways. That's disgusting.
Hatsune Miku is marketable as fuck. Domino's, clothing, Funko Pops, hot dogs, or something. It didn't just matter that Hatsune Miku could hit iTunes' top 10 list a week after making a song. What mattered was that we can completely manufacture a cultural phenomenon, manipulate every part of her persona, and not have to pay them royalties.
Yeah, seriously. FBI, open up! What's going on here? No, I don't think 16 is age of consent. What? That's disgusting. I didn't know. Why didn't I know that? Now I feel dumb. It's 16 years old, but you're not considered an adult till 18? Bro. I don't know what to say to that.
For making merch, commercials, or collaborations. It's genius. Oh, your influencer got caught doing blackface again this month. I just fucking programmed mine not to do that. Now, does it work 100% of the time? Well, that's a compliment. It's estimated that in 2012, Hatsune Miku acquired a whopping 10 billion yen since her debut, which translates to a whopping $6 USD.
Oh, wait, what?
Seeing this, an unknown production crew thought, hey, I could do that, and debuted Kizuna AI in 2016. She very closely resembles the VTubers today, but instead of running the risk of it being a fat middle-aged Hispanic man, Kizuna AI is actually like 8 middle-aged fat Hispanic men. She debuted on YouTube in November of 2016 and mostly creates largely scripted and pre-recorded content. Look at her. Those
Oh
were
my god.
fucking babies.
Oh my god.
Which wasn't really a problem with people. Anime is scripted and people certainly love those characters, so it only makes sense that there's an appeal for something like Kizuna to exist. I believe that most people aren't under the impression that this is a real girl with a real personality and, you know, blah blah blah. In fact, she's basically a goddamn puppet. Even her voice actress is completely disposable. I think I read she's got like 5 substitutes that share her cold metal cage of a body. And Japan had done it again. Kizuna was a goddamn hit. She's the cover girl of Cup Noodle. She's been on the TV and news multiple times, done ads, and honestly, more impressive than all of that, she collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major character, Hololive. Cover Corp, which works with alternate reality, sees the massive success of Hatsune Miku and Kizuna AI and says, hey, I could do that. So they did. Sometime in 2017, Cover Corp released a smartphone app called Hololive, which would allow you to view a VTuber live while they stream. This changes things. Yep. It's only one fat guy now. Hololive held auditions for extremely talented women, and jokes aside, a lot of them are also very pretty in real life. Now, there may be some coaching involved, but for the most part, these girls have creative control over what they stream, if or not they curse, etc., and Hololive provides them with a rigged up 3D model, an iPhone X, and a high-spec gaming PC. Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for aspiring VTubers. You could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then the chances are slim. And of course, this caught on fire, and other companies thought, hey, I could do that. So they did. But instead of just working in Japan, Niji Sanji went Mr. Worldwide and spread out in China, Japan, Indonesia, India, and Korea. So Hololive said, hey, I could do that.
I can do that.
And then there was a ton of VTubers all over the world. The end. Holy shit, America likes VTubers. Gargara comes flying up in the charts and is the most searched for VTuber in 2020. Mori Callipy comes straight out of nowhere at a tremendous upset. See, if you liked anime at all and watched a VTuber video once thinking, what is this? Surprise! These little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed forever. Enjoy! So a lot of Americans were already...
There are guy VTubers. I know of a couple. Niji is terrible. Yeah. I never really looked too much into like all that. Well, I heard about everything. I just never really like researched it all. But yeah. Yeah, like most of the time anyone talks about VTubers, it's always women, female VTubers. I don't really know of a lot of popular male VTubers. Really can't think of any, actually, off the top of my head. I know of one named Kenji, but I don't know like how popular he is, or like how how well liked he is, or whatever. But other than that name, I really can't think of any other ones. Uwo Slab, Heavenly Father, Takahata? Really? Heavenly I have to look up Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father VTuber. Oh, whoa. This dude? He looks cool. Damn. He has an awesome looking model. And then Takahata. Ooh. You know what you know which anime character I thought of instantly for some reason? Where is open image and new tab? For some reason I thought of Yuki from Fruits Basket. And Uwo Slab. Oh, Alucard actually is yeah, true. True on Alucard. Uwo Slab. Oh. Oh, I like his funny science man. I love that. That looks great.
Okay, I gotta flip it. I gotta flip it. We have to chat.
Yeah, sure. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if Fillion can cook," and the first thing someone said was, "Oh, she's the one that ate a crayon last time." I've rebuilt my fried rice robot, which is a robot that lets chat make fried rice.
Okay.
So we're gonna see if you can make fried rice.
Okay, so wait, if I break this, is the stream over?
Oh my god.
What is that? There's oil?
These
Okay.
are things you would normally put in a stir fry.
No, I got this. This is gonna be easy peasy, is it not? Alright.
Oh, fucking warn me before you do that!
I just had to make sure it was working.
Oh.
Hold on, wait.
Nice. Holy shit, it's so hot, it's evaporating.
Damn. Uwo smoked a steak with cigarettes? Ew. Would you like your cigarette steak? It'll taste nice and smoky delicious. Oh, that's gross. I like him. I'm gonna have to follow him.
Already introduced to VTubers, especially since there are channels dedicated to taking funny clips from their streams and translating them just hours after the fact. You have an abundance of binge-worthy content, and now Hololive is making an English branch, coupled with Japan's aging population and business was booming. It still is. Japan, America, Indonesia, VTubers have triumphed over what's considered normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. September 24th, 2020. Akai Hato goes over her analytics with her audience to see which countries watch her the most.
アメリカ 11%、で
Japan.
台湾 7%。
Did you catch that? That's okay, neither did she. Kiryu Koko, who's one of the biggest VTubers in the world, does the same thing the next day. And thus, the two slept as some rich-ass bitches. Someone was at the door.
Oh is it?
She replies, "The Chinese."
What is happening? This broadcast has been interrupted.
Hato and Coco made the mistake of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics, which China does not officially recognize as an independent country. Chinese viewers were not happy. In fact, they were pissed. And if you don't know, Asian countries go hard as fuck with their trolling. Coco and Hato were suspended for 3 weeks for saying the word Taiwan, but the viewers were not satisfied. Well,
What? Gora was at a baseball game singing a song? Really? That's kind of cool. That's really cool. Yeah, they're doing like a lot of cool things lately where you can like do meet and greets with your Vtuber and all that stuff, Vtuber concerts.
Believe that Akai Hato had made an honest mistake. That harlot Kiryu Coco had to pay. Raids, smear videos, multiple VTubers were doxxed, anything to get revenge. They even go so far as to continuously buy YouTube accounts to keep it going. One guy even allegedly dropped his social credit score to 0 and ruined his life because he used a VPN. This new faction is called the Antis. Because Hololive has yet to ban Coco, they've developed a vendetta against the company. To this day, they're kind of active. You can see them in chat or their Facebook propaganda, which is banned in China, so they gotta be using a VPN to spoof their location to a nearby country. Just saying. Hololive then had 2 options. They can continue expanding in China and allow their new Chinese overlords to permanently ban VTubers on a whim, or leave, which they did. And that's the story of how a single word dissolved the entire Chinese branch of Hololive. Didn't really do much though. Yeah, it was on the news and Hero Hey made like 600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever. Finally, the next generation. Remember how we found out VTubing is pretty big here? Well, a bunch of English-speaking boys and girls started paying hundreds all the way up to thousands for rigging commissions, avatars, etc. It's now gotten to the point where anyone with a camera can go, hey, I can do that. Because
the amount of work that goes into rigging a model and creating a model and makes me want to throw up. It's like so much work, and freaking people have the audacity to sit there and be like, oh my god, why would you freaking pay thousands of dollars for this? Bro, because it literally can take like at least a month. At least. And that's me not even knowing anything about it because I can't draw or rig or do anything. So I don't even know. But a wild guess, at least a month. If you can like dedicate all of your time to just that one thing. I've watched someone draw and rig a model. It takes forever. Yeah. I'm watching my model mom's process and it's just insane. It is insane.
They literally can. And this is where a lot of cringe comes in for me personally. Act 3. We've learned the history of VTubers, but now can we get a little bit more personal? If you enjoy them, that's your business, and hopefully you can find what I've been saying so far entertaining. But for my boys...
I am the greatest treasure hunter the world has ever seen.
Look, I personally can't get into that because I personally find it creepy, horrifying, disturbing, and to be honest with you, kind of fucked up in the head.
The boys that understand...
She's an anime woman just sitting there screaming in Japanese and it's scary, alright?
This is...
I have a hard time. Yeah, I have a hard time watching the VTubers who like friggin' sit there screaming and all that. I can't. Personally, I can't. I respect them. Not gonna lie. I respect them, man, because I wish I had the confidence to do that. But I don't. And my microphone also probably wouldn't even pick up my screams if I was screaming that loud. And I would probably scare my whole house.
For you, bro. Not really the first guy, though. He was going crazy. I honestly thought I was alone in despising these trollops. Online, I see overwhelming love for VTubers, and as much as I'm happy for those people, and especially the VTubers themselves, who've earned a spot atop the most well-known streamers around, I still think it's super fun to make fun of them. And I haven't really seen a lot of my kind out there, so let me break it down. I do not understand them. People have often used the phrase cute girls doing cute things to describe why they like certain shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit. I'm fully aware that I'm a weirdo. I've asked the most manly dudes around to normal, casual friends if they hated this clip as much as me. And almost all of them had no issue with it. Many even said it was cute. On the other hand, I look at that clip and cringe. It makes me uncomfortable and most of all annoyed. Because I feel entertainment is at its best when the line between realism and fiction is distorted. I enjoy media that provides a reflection of very real things that we experience, whether it be in dialogue, delivery, or the actions the characters take, and then flip it and do something crazy with the story. As I reflect on my favorite shows, almost all of them fit under that description. I thought of this in the shower while I was washing my balls and threw in the script, so it might not be that airtight yet. But I've noticed that anime can frequently put up a barrier between that realism and the characters they portray. There's certain formulas and tropes that authors feel they have to play into to appeal to certain audiences. In weaker shows, the main character will be some whiny bitch boy that is in love with justice, to which he's rewarded with a slew of girls that are attracted to his righteousness. Does that happen in real life? Not really, but as a kid I used to imagine that's what would happen to me, and I really enjoyed shows like that. That's why this character type exists. Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. that you would hate to interact with are popular because author knows that.
Oh my god. Future diary. I don't like the yandere. I think it's funny, but I don't actually like that character trope or whatever the heck you want to call it. Fair enough, it's not for him and it's not going to be for everybody. Yeah, exactly. I don't care. He is absolutely allowed to have this opinion. As long as he's not like dropping in on VTuber streams and freaking calling them names or making fun of them, whatever. I don't care. Have whatever opinion you want of them. Nothing wrong.
Works for whatever reason. Even in good shows,
yeah! Future diary. I just... Like, literally, this freaking girl is murdering your friends and family, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so in love with her. Oh my god, I need to marry her and have her babies. So stupid.
Of characters which are basically downloaded from a list of personality types instead of being a product of reality. So to me, the less that characters act like anime characters, the better they are, with exceptions. Cute anime girls annoy the shit out of me because it's not genuine. I've spoken to at least 1,000 women at this point and never met someone who genuinely speaks and acts like this. Maybe you have, but when I see it, I imagine some dude who's completely estranged from the youth writing his fifth knowing that's what's hot right now. Am I overthinking things? Yes, but I'm putting words into a feeling that's been sitting in my belly for years. So when you take this and make a real person act like they're that, it doubles the cringe factor. I don't want to see a person pretending to be a thing, pretending to be another thing that doesn't exist and never has. So that's why it irritates me so much when I see a VTuber going, it's
oh my god, sometimes I sit there and I'm like, I wonder what it sounds like I'm watching. Because definitely not anime. It definitely does not sound like I'm watching anime. Don't tell this guy about Japanese game shows. Oh no, he wouldn't want to know about those, now would he?
It's uncanny, uncomfortable, and not genuine to me. Even though blah blah blah, that's not the point, they're supposed to adopt the persona. It's how I feel, dude. There ain't much I can do to change it. Let's examine the various types. Baby talk. This is pretty much ubiquitous in the VTuber community and also the one that makes me the most mad. Japanese VTubers will talk like this. American VTubers would talk like this.
Out there.
A whole weekend and then please die. Hi, Sensei. How are you?
Oh, here comes the airplane. Oh, no, I'm made stinky winky. My diaper. Oh, change me, boy.
I like to imagine there's
No
a
comment.
bald white guy in a big ass pull up behind the monitor.
my-
That makes me laugh the most. I'm
what is
sure it's
this?
a very pretty adult woman on the other end. Don't get upset. Now, quick quiz. Are we watching the season finale of Teletubbies
What is that
or
game?
Twitch?
Ding, 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 ding. Wow! Whoa! Hermione! Hermione!
Oh my god. Please make it stop. No!
I need you to tell me honestly if this is something you picture me watching. I believe this comes directly from the cute anime girl phenomenon that I just got talking about, so obviously it's not my thing. English. A lot of fellas think it's cute to see VTubers learn English. At times, alright, it is kind of cute.
Netflix!
Once they discovered a good amount of their audience was English speaking, VTubers began learning and communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good,
Nigga.
sometimes bad,
Nigga.
and funny most of the time.
Nigga.
I think this is what hooked a lot of casual audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research, a strong amount of them contained English, which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent.
Oh
English.
god. Oh yeah, I've heard that about Mousy. No, I have nothing. Nothing against that, because I know another VTuber actually who has that who has that problem too, where people come in and they make fun of her, and I'm like, bro, leave her the hell alone. Like, I think it's cute. I think I heard one of Mousy's songs not that long ago. I liked it. I liked it.
Weeaboos. On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered the Japanese tongue.
Body pillow as well. Hi.
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is supposed to be cute, but I don't get why. You also get sporadic, random Japanese words to really seal the deal. Like they make a mistake and go, "Gomeusai, sorry, mistake desu." A favorite of mine is this ara ara shit.
Hi.
What?
Ara, ara. Ara, ara.
It gets weeb boys all flustered, so there's this song and
Ara,
dance of
ara.
VTubers pretending like they don't want to do it,
I
and then
can't
just
do it.
going hard as fuck as soon as they commit. Oh, Nani? You guys want me to say?
What in the heck is this bootbot
Fine.
jiggle fizzle? What? Oh my god, it's like it's like not even part of her body.
Like, dude, you clearly wanted to do that. Now you've soured my mood, and frankly, I don't want to finish these nuggies. Normals. During my research, I found a few chicks talking in their normal voice, chilling with a VTuber avatar. I thought, this is an actual person speaking to me right now, which threw me off after listening to high-pitched squeals all day. Pretty chill. Which goes to show you can't really throw a blanket statement on all VTubers.
Yeah,
Now let's go back to throwing
exactly.
blankets on VTubers. Mutes. There are VTubers that stand there, and stand there, and stand there.
All right.
Oh, they were
now that's taken
typing the
care
whole
of.
time. This
Isn't
one
that
uses text-to-speech
Centrea?
or speech bubbles while others sit menacingly. While I know I personally can't appreciate the other types of VTubers, and that's clearly on me, what is going on here? I genuinely want to know because I can't even generate a theory. Please comment. This channel is like a creepypasta. It's extremely uncanny to my gaijin eyes.
Let me put you down for some fucking reason. Okay, okay.
Oh my god. We have ads. Ah, frick, I can't make the ads go now. We have to wait. Damn it. Then uses speech to text to speech to keep her anonymity. Anonymity. Yeah, yeah. I was like, I never knew that about Centrea. So I remember I was watching a VTuber named Ariel. I found her stream. And she was doing a collab with Zentrea. And let me tell you how confused I freaking was. Was like, what is happening? Because I was listening to Ariel talk, and then there was at the time what I was thinking a chat bot or something that kept responding, and I was like, what's going on? What's happening here? And then I learned that Zentrea uses the speech to text stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. Now it makes a lot more sense. Welcome in, Eisen, welcome in! But yeah, as for voices like Iron Mouse, and the other streamer that I know, I think they're really cute. For me personally, there's like a difference between if that's just naturally your voice, I find it cute, and then for some reason, if you're intentionally making your voice like do that, I don't know. There's just a difference that I can tell. One is cute, and then one is like, meh. Guess it's similar to Neuro, where she's more entertaining with guests. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. Neuro's definitely like a companion VTuber. I can watch her just fine in collabs and stuff with Chibidoki, but I personally can't get into Zen on her own because of the TTS thing. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I don't like the baby talk voice. Yeah. Like, if that's just how your voice sounds naturally, I don't have a problem with it, and I actually do find it cute. But if you're, like, faking the baby talk, then it's like, no.
I gotta stand up.
Zentrea is another insane case because she's actually humongous. Not just the tits, but she's raised $42,000 in 5 hours before. Just vibing, typing, taking hella long between responses. These two have been able to achieve a high level of success that I think anyone would be envious of by completely breaking the mold in an already outlandish market.
Holy.
That is commendable.
Indeed.
Yet, behind our backs, who could have predicted the dark secret lurking behind the scenes? Everyone predicted that. This is Norcat. You might have seen this clip floating around. Their popularity plummeted after this incident, but like, what did you expect? A hot lady? You expected a hot lady with boobs to be using a fucking text-to-speech voice. The only people I know who do that is Reddit. It's pretty messed up that the dude isn't doing so great now. He seems like a chill guy, so if you're ever in the States, you can smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes. Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people. There are tons of people attracted to the idea of cute girls saying and doing ridiculous shit. Some clips even had me thinking, okay, that was kind of cute.
Youpie, youpie!
I assume these are one of the most popular viewers on YouTube, but I have no idea. Simps. I don't really need to explain this one.
Oh my god.
Start!
Oh my god. Why?
Obviously, there's a good amount of people that want to bang these things, which brings in a fair amount of views.
Why?
Actually, remember when Project Melody came out on Chatterbait and broke all sorts of records and everyone was salty? Yeah, there's a market for this. Of course, the girls are aware, so they'll make allusions to sexual acts as the chat pogs incessantly.
Tight. Like a field mouse.
Which is also like half the VTuber recommendations I get. For the record, I would do the exact same thing. If I were female, my butthole would look like the inside of a box of Pocky, which is far worse than moaning into the mic.
I love the ring fit.
I just think it's funny. When you work out, what noise do you make?
I need
Usually
to
like,
do the ring fit again.
Or what? You don't go. There's people that come for that, much like any other industry, but I think horny boys make up a pretty good chunk of the fan base. Weeaboos.
Oh my
if
God.
I enjoyed pure, innocent, fake women, VTubers would be awesome. Let's say I like a slice of life show with a bunch of little girls. Why would I not want to watch a person in real life who embodies a ton of these characteristics react to stuff live? Those fictional characters that are so out of reach for us are suddenly something you can connect and interact with. I think this is a very unique relationship and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers. There's also dudes that love that tomato shit. The last 72 hours of my life has been dedicated.
Oh my god, I swear there's gotta be at least one graduation post almost every day. Holy frick.
To researching these guys, so I've honestly been on a roller coaster of emotion. Initially, I despised them. In the middle, I despised them. And in the end, I despised them. But during all that, I never stopped thinking, yeah, that's on me. I'm never going to be in the loop, and I'm cool with that. VTubers are going to be here for a long time, whether we like it or not, and they have a brilliant future full of boundless possibilities. Still gonna make fun of my friends for watching that baby shit. But most importantly, I've learned that if...
Do you guys hear what is playing in the background of this video right now? Not Zelda! Why? Why? I can't escape to Zelda! Oh my gosh! I don't think of Zelda at all, and then when I stream, I'm always humming a Zelda song. I don't get it.
If you can't beat him, you gotta get better than him. It's Wanko time, fuckers! Catch me streaming with my new avatar, Wanko. I know it's very disrespectful for big YouTubers to hop on the VTuber trend because it's a very niche and not well-known market, but I hope you guys can forgive me. Subscribe, I talk about anime, and comment. I reply to those. I'm sure this comment section is gonna be real fun. But did I mention to forget that Wanko will debut the arrival of our newest sponsor, NordPass. There's a free version, so listen. Your password is definitely the same on your...
Oh my god, did you hear that ASMR? Damn! Wanko ASMR. Let's go.
Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, etc. So let's say one of your passwords is compromised. Like what happens to my mom every month. I don't know how she does it or what site she's using. She finds a way. Someone who steals your Facebook password has access to literally everything you love or care about because that one password you have is your lifeline. Good job, Mom. It's way more common than you think. In fact, if you were reading manga using manga decks lately, well, when you have something like NordPass, you can make the most complicated passwords ever, and NordPass will just remember it for you. You can even generate a unique password using the app, which can then be accessed on iOS, Android, or whatever computer you're using. You don't have to worry about using the same one password anymore. Initially, I was unsure. God, this avatar sucks to pack my mouth. I was unsure whether or not to take this sponsor for two reasons. Giving my passwords to a company seems sketchy as hell, so I was delighted to find out that not even the people who work for NordPass can access your passwords. But I would have to manually add in every single password I've ever made, which sounds like a pain in the ass. Psych! NordPass will let you import all your passwords from whatever browser you're using. There's even a free version, so I literally see no reason not to at least try it out. But if you want to access a ton more features like data breach scanning, having access to the app on more devices and such, you can get 50% off a one-year plan using code Scamboli Reviews. Thanks for watching.
50% off!
At like 8:14, where they go.
Dude, I'm fucking so annoyed, bro, because like the more I did this video, the more I was like, okay, maybe not all of them are that bad.
Most of them still drive me pretty nuts, but Coronoid did grow on me. He's caught the VTuber bug. Oh no.
Classic. Overgeneralize. Shit on it relentlessly. Open up mind to it more.
Yeah, he got the VTuber. Oh my god.